In Japan, I've seen a number of little figures that are meant to attach to the side of your glass, just sort of cling there and be cute. There's, I know, a series called Fuchiko-san that's a kind of a office secretary that has various positions that they take clinging to the glass, and this is meant to be kind of a takeoff on that, I believe, but of course with Star Wars characters. This has 5 characters, as we can see here, and in this box, which is a sort of a full retail box, there are 8 smaller boxes, each with 1 character in it, so you would hope that you would get all 5, but there is a little note here in Japanese that says even if you buy all 8 boxes, you're not guaranteed to get all of the characters, which kind of sucks. I would be especially upset if I bought this whole box and didn't get a Jabba, which is kind of the main point of me getting this. But in any case, I got this from Amazon Japan, and Amazon Japan will sometimes just send things to the US without any problem, and shipping's not even hugely expensive or anything. But other times they will just refuse to, and you can never tell. But yeah, this one I managed to find being sold by Amazon, so I just picked it up. And it was a lot cheaper than it would have been if I had tried to buy them individually. So this is a store box that you might have, in a store that converts into a sort of a display. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I haven't opened this yet at all, so let's see. I think we're going to need to take this off and tear this off at the perforations. I don't know if we can see that. Let's adjust this camera just a little bit so you can see that. So you might see that in your store and pick out 1 or 2. So what I'm going to do is unbox all of these and hope we get at least 1 Jabba. They all seem to be identical. Shows all the characters you can get. Has just a little instructions there. So not a whole lot to see. These are pretty similar to kind of blind boxes you would find in the US, I think. Except they're often in the US they are they have black bags inside, so you can't see even if you peek a little bit. But oh, look what we have here. The very first one is our Jabba. So let's go ahead and open him up. Alright, so there he is. He is actually pretty cool looking. He's holding a little froggy snack, as you can see. He's got his tongue sticking out. I like his little tail. But of course the real test is to see how he looks on a glass, so I've prepared a classic vintage glass from Burger King there that depicts the Sarlacc pit and the sail barge blowing up and whatnot. So we'll try, see if he goes, yeah, well, oh dear. Yeah, I think I've discovered a flaw in the plan here. It doesn't quite fit. I mean, it does, it'll stay there if I do that, but there's a high probability that you're going to end up with a Jabba in your drink. Which, there could be worse things, but not ideal. Maybe this glass is the wrong size or something. It's got, you see here, a little groove, and I think maybe it's not quite engaging. Yeah. Oh well. So there's our Jabba. The question, of course, is how am I going to display these? I'm going to have to find a glass that actually works with these. Let's see what we have next. Aha, we have 2 Ewoks. Not bad. I'm going to get some scissors here. They are one on top of the other here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now I'm not sure how exactly these are meant to fit on the glass here. I guess I can try it. Sort of like that. Oh, I see. Yeah, that works pretty well. Let's get a little closer. That one works fine. Alrighty, next one. So ideally, of course, we would get a couple of Jabbas. And I wouldn't be too surprised if we did. Well, what do you know? Look at this. I called it. We got another Jabba. And he's fallen on the floor. There he is. Looks about the same as the other one, I guess. There aren't any variants, I don't think. Yeah, there they are. Well, now the question becomes, do we get more than two? Having a little trouble with this one. I'm having a little trouble with my camera turning off spontaneously, but this is just another pack of Ewoks, as you can tell. Probably just leave those as they are. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got Han Solo in his sort of classic blaster pose here. His head is awfully large, I notice. Alright, there we go. Not bad. Give him a try on the glass. Now this one, I believe, he's meant to sort of hang like that. There, whoa. In fact, he's right there. Look at that. There we go. He's hanging. He doesn't want to stay there very well, though. I think this is... well, it's certainly not something you'd want to have on the glass while you're drinking from it. There we go. I think I need perhaps a glass. You know what? This glass has kind of a thick lip to it, and that might be what's interfering with this. It's almost as though the people who designed that glass back in 1983 didn't take into account the Japanese glass sitter phenomenon. What do we have? Oh, we have Chewbacca. Actually, two characters, right? We got Chewbacca and C-3PO on his back. That one is quite nice, I'll have to say. That works well as a figure sort of just on its own, although Chewie's feet, as you can see, are not flat. They're kind of pointed so that he couldn't really stand up if you wanted him to. Now let's see, how is he supposed to go on there like that? I guess. Yeah, that one works pretty well. That one's not too unstable. I'm getting... Alright, so we got two more. What do you think's in here? We're still missing Luke Skywalker, and then we have one extra, theoretically. What do we got? Oh, Luke Skywalker! Speak of the devil, and Yoda. So let's see. Take a look at them. That's a bit of an odd position there, Luke. Looks a little uncomfortable. We can give him a try on the glass. Now, I think this one, he's supposed to be kind of like he's, yeah, like that. That one actually works really well. It stays nice and sturdy. Not a problem at all. So, what's in here? Do you think we could get 3 Jabbas? Do we dare to dream? I don't know. Of course, a lot of people, that might not be their first choice, but I'm not a lot of people. Oh, no, we got another Luke. Well, that's okay, too. So, we did end up getting all of the characters. I think they probably just put that warning up there just in case something got messed up in the factory or something, but they probably do intend to have all of them be in there, is my guess. So that's about it for today. Just thought you might be interested in these very unusual Japanese collectibles. Thanks very much for watching.